one to proper chicken curry, you better cook it in its own fat, and then coconut oil. So kind of like the mixture forms like this unique flavor portion thing. So it tastes really nice. Next, you put in your obvious only pachamalag. Oh no, there's no pachamalag. There's onions, and then there's ginger, and there's garlic. So there, that goes. It's like a carrot on it. And this goes on for like 5-10 minutes, like karmara fry. Meanwhile, get your other stuff ready. Chicken, obviously. Then you have your curry leaves, and then you have this lovely mixture of spices here. You have molaga podi, you have your chili powder, you have turmeric, you have fennel seed, and then you also have, what else did I put in? Pepper, and then there's did I say turmeric? Yeah, turmeric, and then there's something else also. Yeah, there's coriander. Shit. Yeah, so there's coriander. So after that is brown to like somewhat just like golden brown. Put your chicken in, and yeah, you hear that noise? That's really good. So now just mix it up properly so that the meat is seared off, and you get like the juices out properly, and let the meat cook in the juice. And after that, you put in your arepa. This masala mix is called an arepa in Malayalam. So the meat is properly seared off and it's brown now. So the threshold of the meat is where you put it on sim and then let the meat release its juices. So while that happens, it will cook in its own juice, and the garlic and the ginger will get absorbed into the meat, so it will taste much better. Now that's a trick for you to remember, tip for you to remember, whatever. And then the oil should properly be, should properly start bubbling like this. So it will take, it means that the water has dried up, and this is the situation. So now what you do is add the arepa. This is the arepa. You just pour it all over. Now after I cut off this video, I'll put in water in my hands and then clean the bowl again. You do that. It smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah, so you do this and then slowly scrape the bottom of the pan to get all that lovely browned tidbits into the curry, and it will taste well. Now what you have to do is leave it at this where it will brown off and the oil surfaces. That's where you do the next thing. Meanwhile, get some water to boil. To the next stage of the chicken curry. I'm sorry, I'm salivating and I am drooling. I'm doing all kinds of stuff at the same time. So yeah, this is when you add in the boiling water. So when the masala is stuck onto the chicken and oil starts separating, that's when you add the water to make it into a curry. What you can also do is, dry roast it properly like this, cover it, add a tablespoon of something of hot water and leave it at that. Golden rule, meat plus cold water is a big no. Only hot water goes into meat. So that's our boiling water. We'll add it into it. And I am of the opinion that tomatoes and meat do not go together. So tomatoes is optional. You can add it if you wish. Otherwise, you can just pour in some water. Should taste really good. Add in as much water as much as you require. Because you're also going to, let the whole thing reduce. So once that happens, slowly start scraping the bottom of the pan to get everything out. And just leave it at that, and I'll come back after the curry is kind of settling down. We let that boil for simmer for 10-15 minutes, and then even a video, and that's when we get this. So it's boiled down, it's right used. As you see, the oil and all has properly come off, and that, my friends, is chicken curry. It tastes very nice, by the way. A little bit of salt is too much, but it's okay. I love salt.